Welcome to another beautiful episode of the Perspective Podcast. Today we have Victoria on the show. I'm so excited for you to be here.
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you.
So this is your first podcast, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, excellent. So if you're just tuning in, if this is your first episode, let me give you a little bit of a background. We talk about hardships and adversity that we've overcome so that we can kind of give some perspective to those watching, anyone who may be going through something similar, right? You're never really alone. So I want to know a little bit about what makes Victoria Victoria. You know what I mean? What are some experiences that you feel has made you who you are?
Well, I'll say with my career, I'm an actress. I'm a model. And with being in that career, there's a lot of judgment. Don't get me wrong. It's a very unstable career. There is a reason why there's a stigma of a very small percentage of people, quote unquote, make it in this industry. But I think that also making it is it's about your own perspective. There's many people who go into acting and modeling and they want to do it to a point where they're just getting paid enough to, live a comfortable life. And then there's some people that want to get to the point where, they're an A-list leading man, leading lady. So there's so many different levels in between. But I feel like unless you're really in the industry, you don't comprehend that. All you see is what you see on the screen and celebrities, so you think that that's the only success in it. So there's a lot of judgment with, oh, why do you think you could do that? Why do you think you can make it there? And I'll say that is a very motivational thing for me personally.
Yeah.
I when it first started, I'll say I have gotten it from people that I didn't expect it from. And it does hit you a weird way when you first get those comments, because you're like, oh, I kind of
you thought they were on your side.
Yeah, and also for me personally, without naming names, some of the people who had those reactions were people who kind of made their career in life out of taking a chance, taking a big chance that could have landed them on their butt.
Yeah.
I can't swear in this, right?
Oh, fuck yeah, you can.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, it could have landed them on their ass. And I didn't expect that. I expected them to be one of those people where it's like, no one who's tried will ever judge you for trying. Yeah. I expected that from them. I didn't get that, and that was very confusing. I will say that would be confusing for anybody.
Yeah, it is.
But
it's not just confusing, it's also kind of painful.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. Because you see them saying that and it's almost like, what do you mean?
Exactly.
It almost makes it feel just that much more farther away, that much more unattainable to get. So it's like, I don't know, at first that really fucked with me.
Yeah, I totally understand that.
But I will say I kind of personally shut that down, at least as much of it as I could. And I was very fortunate to have people like my mom, that she's literally my biggest supporter in my career. She is constantly there for me. She's always checking up on me. I just love her so much. But I'll go to her and I'll tell her everything that I'm doing. She would help me when I need to get train tickets to go to New York, if I didn't have it at the moment, because I will say I dropped everything for this career. For a long time, I didn't even have a part-time job. I dropped everything so I could have every chance possible. If there was an opportunity, if there was something I needed to go to, I could get there. And she really helped me where I needed in supporting me through that time. And I will say, because of that is the reason I got to network as much as I could, and kind of now be at a point where if someone says that, I'm like, actually, let me just lay this out for you, because this was in 2 years. I feel like I did a really good amount of things in 2 years, and it was genuinely because I just didn't take no for an answer. The worst you could say is no, but I really didn't even take that either. I was like, you say no now. That's what I hear. You're saying no now. You don't see it right now. That's okay. That's okay.
Yes, legit.
Yeah, like that's totally okay. Circle back like a day later with a different argument,
Yeah.
and then I'll get a yes.
That's it.
So that type of attitude, if anyone is going through something where it's you have a dream, you have a goal, you have a decision you need to make for yourself, because this is your life.
Yeah.
I don't care who it is. I don't care what type of family it is, who it is. They live their life. You live your life. Someone's perspective on who you should be, what you should be, because they raised you, or they are the ones that are doing A, B, C, D. This is your life. If someone cares about you and loves you, they will see your goals and your mission in your life, and they will choose to either support that or not support that. And that's an okay decision. But what I don't find okay is trying to sit there and look at someone and convince them to give up on something or to do something your way because you can't see what they see. There's no point in that. Like, for example, I might have a friend who I think maybe her decision, I don't really agree with it. That doesn't take away from the amount that I love her. That's another really big lesson I learned. Just because someone doesn't support your decision, something doesn't mean they don't necessarily love you or care about you. They just don't see it. And I can respect that. Like I said, I can respect that. I just don't respect trying to enforce your view and your willpower on somebody. Allow them to either succeed or fall on their ass.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm at the age where that is completely doable. I'm 21. I'm going to give this goal my all. And to be honest, I'm not going to fall on my ass because in my head, this is
You only fall on your ass if you don't get back up.
Yes, thank you. You only fail at something when you quit it.
Legit.
You only fail. You're going to make so many mistakes. I'm going to make so many mistakes. I already have made mistakes.
Failures are the best teachers.
They are. Like, you literally, if you don't quit, all you're doing is learning. You're not failing. All you're doing is learning. Exactly. All you're doing is finding new paths, new ways to come at it. That's all you're doing. So if tomorrow I got up and I was like, you know what, this is just too hard, I'm not going to do it. Okay, yeah, I failed. That would be a failure. But if I reach something that's difficult and I'm like, okay, that really sucked, and then find a new way around it, that was not a failure. That was just a lesson. And people get very scared by lessons, very scared by something that might have to take a little while or a long while of learning before you get to where you need to be. No one gives anybody a golden ticket of this is how long it's going to take for you to get where you want. So that kind of mystery is what scares a lot of people in this. And I will admit, I've noticed that mystery alone is what scares a lot of people. When I tell them that, yeah, this is my life goal, this is what I'm going to do, they're like, okay, well, like, what if that doesn't work out? What do you mean? What do you mean it's not going to work out? Maybe not for you. I don't know why you're speaking for me. It's going to work out for me. So that's really the entire thought process that I feel like people should have when they come face to face with that type of adversity. It won't work out for them. It'll work out for you. If this is your goal, it'll work out for you. You will find a fucking way. It doesn't matter if you don't have the money, the nepotism, the network. You'll go find it. It will work out for you if this is what you want and you do not give up on it. If it is not, then it won't work out for you.
That's right.
So yeah, that's a little thought.
A little bit of encouragement we got going on over here. Yeah, we love that. You know what I see? I see so much I see how much all in you are and how much like not just resolve, but like how much power you're giving into this mission. Like you're putting everything into it. You're putting everything you are into this. Yes. Why is acting so important to you?
Well, okay. So that's actually a really great question. I have noticed that throughout my whole life, and I'm not going to take this down the road of like, everyone acts. Even though everyone does. Like everyone
those faces, man.
Yeah, everyone has their faces, has all that. But I will say, a coping mechanism I had growing up was making completely new lives for myself. When I say new lives, I mean like, dude, I'd learn a quarter of a language and add the rest into gibberish type of new life. Um, I didn't just do that once. I had kind of been doing that since I was really, really young. Um, and it was always a way for me to kind of get out of things, to make that story, to make that whole new life for myself. And that meant changing everything I could. Was it the best coping mechanism? Probably not. Because it didn't allow me to come face to face with a lot of things growing up. But I don't know, it was always kind of my comfort place to get out of me and go into somebody completely different. Like, genuinely, not just to act like that person. I would lose myself. I would forget myself when I was acting like whoever I was at that moment. And when I realized that acting could actually be something, like I could actually make something from that, it kind of fell just as easily. Those techniques, and that way I kind of went about changing myself as a little girl. I kind of brought that into my roles. It made it very easy to fall into those characters. It literally felt like a mirroring thing, and it was really kind of healing. It still is. I love doing that. It allows me to explore so much. But now that it's a career and it's not necessarily as much of a coping mechanism, I'm not trying to run from something. I can really sit with myself in that character, and I can now bring parts of myself into that character, because I feel like every good actor, you find traces of the actual actor in every character that they are. But yeah, it really allows me to kind of just sit down with myself and put, my mind in another character's position and figure out, okay, how would I cope with that, and how would she cope with that, and how would we do that together? And it's just, I love it so much. I love everything about it.
This is beautiful. I like picking your brain on this type of stuff.
Oh, I love talking about it. I genuinely do. I could talk all day about why I feel like acting, I mean, this whole entire world runs on it. The entertainment industry, the entire world runs on the entertainment industry. Every country, propaganda,
So true.
marketing, social media, that's what literally runs consumerism. That's what runs money. That's what runs the world. Like,
It is.
it's so deeply ingrained into everybody's day-to-day life, even the way you think about things, the way you talk. People talk about brain rot language. They're like, they'll just say things that are normally said on TikTok or something like that. That's entertainment. That's because of the entertainment industry. So I feel like making a career in that, it's like, you talk about not being able to fail. It's everywhere. It's everywhere you touch. You can't fail in that. Even if you freaking wanted to, you'd fall on something. But yeah, that's also, I will say, making a lot of money has always been very, for lack of better words, pushed kind of my whole childhood, even now, from my family. Like, you need to be very successful, make a lot of money. And one thing that I think I kind of hit the
Nail on the head.
thank you. I say that 3 different ways and it's completely wrong every single time. Like I said, because the entertainment industry is engraved in everything, including consumerism and sales, the only career path you can go down that doesn't have a cap to how much money you can make is business, is sales. And that's literally all part of the entertainment industry. So even with that, I feel like they should be a little proud in that, Even the career I have, there's no limit to how much you can make. Even though, don't get me wrong, money's great and everything, but that's not the overall reason for it. That was just something I wanted to bring up because a lot of people feel like, the starving artist and everything, and that's true. But if you know the business side of the industry, you can't fail. I don't know how much I can express this. You cannot fail unless you choose to put your hands up. There's no way. You're meeting people every single day. You're talking to people every single day. You just have to sell yourself, put yourself out there. There's no way you can fail.
That's it. Just show up.
Just show up. Just be in the room. Get in the room. I don't care if you have to lie about your name or lie about who you are, or how many fucking followers you have, or whatever the fuck. Say what you have to say, get in the room, and just literally sit there. Someone's going to talk to you. I mean, I would much rather you go talk for yourself, but like if you're shy or if you're something like that, just get in those rooms.
Yeah.
Look good, be presentable, and just get in those rooms. Literally, my first year, I made a bunch of friends in New York who were models, and the way I made those friends is I would go to a bunch of different castings or agency castings, and I would network with all the models in line because most of them lived in New York. That way, at some point, when I had to be in New York, I could stay at their house instead of having to come back and forth. There became a point where, like, for 3 months, almost 3 months, I was never home. I never came back to Connecticut. I think the only times I came back was to do my damn laundry and then bring another suitcase of clothes back with me. And I was just there constantly, and that's how I networked my ass off. I got into club promoting because clubs in New York, a lot of, don't get me wrong, they might be drunk at the moment. They don't want to talk about business, but you got their contact. And that's all I really cared about. It wasn't about partying or really anything like that. It was more just about who can I meet and where can I meet them the fastest. Because I didn't have a bunch of money. I didn't have any nepotism. No one in my family is a famous producer or director or anything like that. So if you don't have either one of those, your currency and your nepotism is your networking. You have to go out and you have to talk and you have to meet people and you have to not be scared of the fact that someone might look at you with the most stank face on them and say, why do you think you can talk to me? Because I can. That's the type of adversity I'm talking about. People who look at you and they're just like, why? Who do you think you are? Someone you're going to be wanting to shake hands with in about 5 years. Be nice to me. Be nice to me. But no, I guess that was kind of the main thing about the main type of adversity I really wanted to talk about. Just people looking at you and really saying, why do you think you can do that? Oh my God. And that's such a big question that I especially got so annoyed with being asked. What makes you think you can do it? Dude, what does that question even mean? That to me, that's I don't know, it's such an ignorant question, but people love asking it because they think it's gonna stumble you or something. I don't know what makes me think that I can do it.
It's not something you can really express in words.
You can't.
Just gotta show
I'm
it.
just doing it. That's a huge thing. It goes back to the thing I said before. I'm really about to lay my nerd ass out here right now, but in the wise words of Yoda, do or do not. There is no trying this. If you're going to do it, you're just going to keep doing it. If you have a goal, you're going to do it. There's nothing that can stop you unless you don't. And if you don't, then congratulations, you tried and failed.
That's it.
Don't try shit. Just do it.
This is dope. I respect the shit out of this. These are all facts. Everything you're saying is completely 100% on point.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Sorry if I'm yapping and going.
No, you're not. I think there's a lot to absorb from what you're saying. I think you're saying a lot of good shit. You know what I mean? I think even it's good to just kind of hear things to bring them back. What is it even if you already align and you agree with the stuff, even just to kind of put it back in your head to kind of get that repetition in.
Oh yeah, that's why I love lecturing my friends. I love lecturing my friends.
Someone's got to be on their ass.
Exactly, someone's got to be, and then
hold them accountable.
Exactly, when I get on their ass, I get back on my ass because I'm I can't just be talking like that. and not act that way.
Yeah.
It
Lead by example.
exactly, but they'll call me out so much.
Good.
I love
That's
that.
what you want.
I love that. I love have friends that will check you. You're not all that.
Let's go.
Like seriously, never ever 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 would I allow any of my friends to think they're hot shit. Because the moment you think you're hot shit, you settle. You think it's okay.
You settle?
You settle.
Or do you think you're too good for shit?
And that's what makes you settle. Like,
Settle. Okay, I get you. Settle for the wrong things.
No, settle as in like, okay, like I don't have to be on my A game. I don't have to run as hard as I was a month ago when I wasn't there.
You let up.
Yeah, you let up. Don't get me wrong. I love congratulating them. I love complimenting them. But don't think you're hot shit. Because the moment you think that, someone's going to come in and take all that opportunity right from under you. Because they don't think they're hot shit. They think they still got miles and miles to go and you're just something in front of them.
Right.
So,
bulldoze.
Yeah. So they'll be on my ass about it and I'll be on theirs. And that's my favorite type of friendships. I love that so much because there is something in saying to take time for yourself and everything, but I'm sorry, it might sound toxic, but you take time for yourself while someone else really doesn't give a shit. Like they're not taking time for themselves. They're putting it straight back. I mean, technically they are because they're putting it all into their career and all into their goals. But you might be sitting there and having, like a nice little laid back day. They just did 20 more things than you did that day because they don't care. They're not tired. But that might sound toxic to the self-love community.
What do you mean? How's that toxic?
Because,
Because,
like I'll never knock a self-care day, but to me, like, I feel like, dude, it's good to have those once in a while, but I feel like people think they're a lot more tired than they actually are. Like, oh, I need a rest day every week. Man, you need a rest day when you go to sleep. You rested. Get up. Go do your stuff. So that's my little motivational speech. I hope y'all like my TED Talk. Thank you so much.
That was legit. That was on point. I definitely respect that. I definitely feel that. I think, as you mentioned, people don't really deal with rejection too well. They see that as an end-all, be-all. They don't see it as, like, if you get rejected, they say, I'm not good enough. But really, it is just, I'm not good enough right now. Or I just didn't present myself in a way that they're seeing the value.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. I actually just had this conversation with a friend of mine because she's an artist and she makes amazing art. But I was getting on her ass because again, back to that horrible word, try. She would say that a lot. And I told her, if you go present your art, who you are, to somebody, and you keep mentioning the word try, they're going to walk away from you. No one wants to invest in someone who's trying. No one wants to do that. I don't. What you're trying, I could tell you right now, okay, I'm going to go get myself a glass of water. I'm going to try to go get myself a glass of water. I'm trying.
Right.
I promise, I am trying. I'm trying to find the will to get up and go over there. Trying is jack shit.
That shit needs to drop out of vocabulary.
Yes, it needs to. It's jack shit. It doesn't mean anything. When you are presenting yourself to somebody, in any industry, this is not just entertainment, any industry, present yourself with confidence in the fact that you are doing it. Like, I might not be at my goal right now, but I am doing the things to get myself there. There's no, I'm trying to do them. If I was trying to do them, they wouldn't be fucking done. Like, they wouldn't be happening if I was trying. So to what you said, you might have gotten a no today, but that might have been because you presented something wrong. So my huge tip on that is just take the word try out of any way you want to present anything. You are doing it. This is what you have done. This is the resume you have put together. People want to say yes to that because it gives them confidence. When you have confidence, you give them confidence in wanting to invest in you. You have to make someone feel confident and secure in the fact that they are going to invest in you. And that's what anyone's doing if you ask them for something. They're investing time, money, words, anything. You have to make them confident and secure in the fact that they are doing that. That was a big thing I learned, because don't get me wrong, I've been told no so many times. So many times. People will break so easily under rejection. To me, that shit just makes me competitive. I like that. I like that a lot. It's like, okay, just wait.
You're a sick fuck.
Sick fuck. I like that. Like, I love people who doubt me. I love them with all my heart. It's the best motivation. Nothing corny. It is the best motivation when someone looks at you and is like, you know what, just not today. Bet, not today. 4 hours, I got your ass. And it's like, sometimes it doesn't even work out that way, but you just go back and you go back and you go back. And also, kind of like, be very in touch with what is being told no to you. Because there are times where something is not meant for you. And I'm not saying your goal isn't meant for you. I'm saying that path that you might be taking down to get to that goal might not be the path
Can't
that's
fight
meant.
destiny.
You cannot. Like, if something is repeated, constantly being closed in your face.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. There might be a reason. And it just might be there's a better way to get to that goal that you're supposed to do. So that is one caveat I will say. Pay very close attention to what is being closed in your face, and if there's a pattern with it, always pay attention to those patterns, because they will give away where you're supposed to be going very quickly.
The heart is so important. Like, I see you having a lot of discernment, communication skills, emotional intelligence. I think you understand people. You know what I mean? You know how to have a conversation to the point where you're not overbearing. If you're like, because if you're really pursuing for your goal, sometimes people can skew that and be like, no, this is mine. How dare you say this doesn't belong to me? You know what I mean? To really try to force themselves into positions, and they feel like that is how you show persistence, but it's not. You know what I mean? Like, you have to like wean and go in. You have to like kind of know how to like dance. You know what I mean? Like,
it's all a dance.
You know what I mean?
100%.
And I think that it really takes so many qualities. You know what I mean? And I think the start of it, maybe, like, first of all, I always give credit to the Most High. You know what I mean? That's always what I think, because everything is just so intricate, truthfully. But I think another component is your heart. You know what I mean? Like, if you have a heart to succeed, at a young age or whatever it is, like wherever your heart is, where like you have to succeed. It doesn't really matter where your starting point is. You know what I mean? You could be lacking emotional intelligence. You could be lacking communication skills. You could be lacking a circle. You could be lacking in everything. You know what I mean? But with a heart, when you get to that point of like trying, because everyone who tries something, they're going to hit a wall. You're going to.
Many. Yes. Exactly.
And if you have a heart to keep getting over shit, like when you have a heart for it, you try, you hit a wall. Some people, they just stop right there. You know what I mean? The people who really want to keep on achieving, they're going to hit that wall and they're going to feel the pain, and they're going to use that pain to hit another wall, to keep on pushing forward to that goal. You know what I mean? And each wall you hit is information, is knowledge, is communication skills. It's being surrounded in that lifestyle that you start to pick things up. You start to pick things up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you aren't naturally intuitive with people, if you aren't having other gifts, you know what I mean? Like, I think some things can be truly acquired. If your heart is really in it, it will be bestowed.
You can't teach people heart. That's a big thing. You cannot teach people heart. Everything else can be taught.
That's it.
You
and that's where the power is.
Exactly. Because heart is that own person's capability and willingness to go back. I can show you, hey, there's this task. I want you to do it. This is how you do it. And this is going to be hard. You're not going to succeed on the first time. And you're going to do it, and you're going to do what I said, which is fall on your ass. And there's nothing I can do. There's no amount of persuasion, motivation that I can give you if you are clocked out. If you're clocked out, if you're done, if your heart says no, if you say no, if your mind says no, there's nothing I can do. I can try to manipulate or persuade you as much as I freaking want, but if you are clocked out, it's done. That is one thing you cannot teach. You cannot teach somebody heart, because you're always going to be faced with some shit. My dad, he taught me a lot of lessons growing up. And a lot of them that kind of like hit me in the face sideways. Like by the time I was 18. And I'm so thankful for that. And one of the things I remember, I told you earlier how I got into martial arts. But before I was in martial arts, I was in jazz dancing. And I went to dancing. And I didn't really like it. I didn't like it at all. And my dad, he told me, anything you want to try, I will do my best to make sure that I can let you try that. But if you start something, you need to finish it. You're not going to get halfway through this and quit. It wasn't anything about, it wasn't about money or anything. It was literally just, you are not going to start something and leave breadcrumbs everywhere because you can't finish it. That's not how I'm going to raise you. That's not how you're going to look. And I'm so thankful for that. And I love him so much for that, because that carried on to this. Like, that lesson motivates me so much in this. Like, I started it. I'm 2 years in it. I started it. And especially if I were to quit now, damn, there's too many people. There's too many people who I would hear "I told you so" from, to the point I'd punch "I told you so" into a wall. Like, it would piss me off to an ungodly amount. So you just gotta find something that pisses you off enough, because anger is a great motivator. Faith is an amazing motivator. Anger is up there too, because having people look at you and say, that's not something you can do. I don't think you're going to be able to do that. Can we just be logical? Can we be realistic? I could get very disrespectful with that word. I hate the word realistic. I could get very disrespectful with that, because realistic is why you're where you are and why I'm going to be where I am. Because that person chose realism. Real is what you perceive it to be. If Joe Schmo over there doesn't think that, becoming an A-list actress isn't real, congratulations. Of course that's a dream to you. It's not to me. That isn't a dream. There's no dreaming that. That's real. To me, that's real. That is realistic.
I respect warriors. I really do.
That's realistic to me. Just because it's not to whoever. Like, I could get so disrespectful with that word, but it's
so
fine.
Fucking get disrespectful.
Like, I have before. Like, what I just said, I've had people look at me and say, come on, let's just be realistic. And I was like, realistic is why you're working at McDonald's. Sorry.
It's a wake-up call, maybe.
That's why you're working there, and I do this. Because to you, this is not realistic. To you, whatever goals you might have are not realistic. Why are they not realistic to you? Fuck the industry. What if this person, what if their goals at one point were, to be an IT, they love computers, or a CEO of whatever company they want, right? Let's say they're selling bags. I'm just going to make up something. They're selling bags.
The CEO of bags.
The CEO of bags. But it's not realistic to them. To them, that's like a foreign dream. Of course you are where you are. Make that realistic to you. Why is that not realistic to you? Why is your goal not realistic to you? It's your fucking goal. You made it. Why is it not real? I don't get that. I don't understand. Why is that not real to you? Like, that is why, that's embarrassing. That word's so fucking embarrassing to me. Damn, I'm getting heated, my bad.
Let's get there. That's motivation.
But no, seriously, like that's so embarrassing. Like, whenever, especially, with all due respect, especially to people who are older than me, like I said this earlier, that have lived their life, that have done the goals that they want to do. But my vision is unrealistic to them. Of course it is. It's not your fucking vision. I get it. I'm not mad at you for that. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I'm not angry at you. I'm not confused on why you think the way you do. Of course you do. It's not your fucking vision. Your vision was to do A, B, C, D. I'm X, Y, Z. That's okay. You don't have to see it. You don't have to support it. You don't have to believe it. That's all right. But just shh. Do me a favor and just shh.
No. You doing a lot. This,
just do me a favor and take your opinions and go out the door.
Yeah.
It's just.
I hear sometimes, like, when we vocalize and say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, that the brain subconsciously, like, almost feels as if it's done it. So you lose a little bit of motivation or some shit like that. I don't know.
I've never heard that.
Like, if you tell people about, sometimes it's like your brain kind of thinks as if.
Oh, I've heard something close to that. I've heard the saying of, like, if you have goals, don't give too much about it, because other people's influence, what they might say, their energy towards it, how they think could
Build you or break you.
Yeah, and could, like, fuck with the trajectory of it or something like that. I've heard that, but I've never heard that's interesting. I could see why. I mean, like, that would probably be a pretty big thing with, like, procrastination. Like, if you say, like, okay, I'm gonna do this in 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Now you've announced that you're gonna do it. You have the confidence that you're gonna do it, but you're not doing it. So those 5 minutes come, and that confidence is gone now. And so probably, yeah, that makes sense that it would trick your brain to thinking that you've already done it, because that confidence came and it went.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
All comes down to people's willingness to have some suffering, their pain tolerance, and I don't know why people don't have the pain tolerance to just try to go for shit.
I think it's, I don't know. I mean, this world needs a lot of different roles.
Sometimes people need to go through crazy, scary shit to realize how insignificant all this other shit is.
Dude, tell me about it. Like, I feel like there's, I feel like people who haven't really, if things have kind of really just been handed to you on a silver platter most of your life, you're going to come face to face with adversity when you do attempt to do something, and because it's not given to you on this silver platter, right, you're like, oh, it must not be meant for me.
Legit.
Like I've seen people do that, where it's like, and I'm not even talking I'm talking like their first no, it must not be meant for me. The block button that I hit so quickly, I don't need that around me. The block button that I will hit right there and then. What do you mean you got told no? And it's just not meant for me. What is that bullshit? What do you mean? That's so crazy to me. People, anything you want to do, someone's not going to want you to do it. Someone's going to put a block, and there's going to be multiple of them. And that can't be.
We can be ourselves too. We subconsciously might do, like, little shit to block ourselves from doing shit, even though we do want it.
Dude, that's gonna be the bigger devil than anything. Your mind, yourself. You will make yourself fail before anybody else does.
Yeah.
Long before anybody else does. Before anyone does any type of thing to you, you will fail yourself if you choose to.
It's facts.
I mean, literally, what did I say? Till you quit, you haven't failed. So the moment you throw that coin and boom, congratulations, you did it to yourself. It don't matter what anybody else did to you. It doesn't matter where you started. It doesn't matter who said what. It doesn't matter if you got the shit beat out of you. I don't care. Once you said no, once you stopped, I ain't looking at anybody else but you, because no one else will. When you make that mistake, when you decide to look like a weak little bitch, no one's going to be looking at your past. Notice how the only time people's pasts or hardships are seen in a good light or, like, revered or anything like that is when they've succeeded.
That's facts.
When you succeed and you look past, you're like, and I went through all that shit over there. Now what? That's when it's seen as good. When you quit and you're like, because I did all that, you look like a bitch.
Facts.
There's a huge difference.
Right.
You can't talk about any of that stuff until you have done what you set out to do. That is the only time you can look back and be like, yeah, all that happened. Yeah, I got knocked down. Yeah, someone spit at me while I was down. Whatever. Like, literally, you can look at all that and be so proud of yourself. If you quit, man, I don't give a fuck what you've been through. That's disrespectful. To me, that's just embarrassing. You did worse than anybody else did to you. You've done worse to yourself now than anyone else has done to you. So.
I'm like mixed opinions on that.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
What's your thought process on it?
I think sometimes people have a little bit of poison inside of them. You know what I mean? And I think, honestly, I think faith fixes it because I think, God will put the right people into your life.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we need other people to kind of fill voids. Like in life, all we have is each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And like if someone just shows you a little bit of kindness or a little bit of love,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? And that they give you some space to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And then for you to realize that it has nothing to do with, like, it doesn't define you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like the shit that you went through doesn't mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Sometimes people really put their persona in the shit that's happened to them.
Yes.
So they attach that, and then they feel like there's no way because they don't know how to compartmentalize or not how to separate or how to like perceive or how to like associate.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know what I mean? Between what was done to them and who they are.
Yeah, no,
you know what
100%.
I mean?
I completely agree with that. I think that also aligning yourself with that persona so harshly keeps you from learning the lessons you were supposed to learn from the stuff that you were put through. I've done that before, especially when I was like 17, 16. Dude, I was all my problems. But I was all of my problems.
Same.
Proudly all of my problems. And it wasn't until it just slowly, it's not going to happen overnight, but like slowly start to separate yourself from those problems. You get to look at them from a outside point of view. Now you don't have to look in like the mirror or anything. This is not you anymore. That is things that occurred. And you get to actually see them as lessons. You can't take anything as a lesson if you internalize it so damn deep. You can't learn from anything. You can't even look at it. It's you.
Right.
So, no, I completely agree with you on that. I think that the people who do fail are people who don't learn to stop internalizing it.
Or haven't been showed. You know what I mean? Like they sometimes, because there's some people who I feel like have that warrior's heart,
Mm-hmm.
and there's some people who need the warrior's heart next to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like they need that person to advocate for them or to kind of just like put in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There are like no one has the same skill sets, and no one has the same interests.
No.
Which interests kind of correlate to skill sets potentially.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So we need other people. We need other people who are capable of doing other things, being able to perceive things, handle things, cope with things differently.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that we can get that example of being like, because everyone, I don't know, like when you live within a certain realm, you start to think that there's only certain ways to handle shit.
Yeah.
To survive.
Mm-hmm.
But then that's why I like this podcast, because like a lot of people can go through similar shit, handle it differently. So like you can just play around to find out ultimately how the best thing to work, like the best you could do. I don't even know what I'm saying, but like the best. I don't know. You could just, I don't know what I'm saying. Navigating.
I know what you're saying.
Some sort of navigation. You could play around with it. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I completely agree with that. I think that, I mean, if you don't have the type of heart that will make you keep going, but you have someone next to you, that's such a blessing. Because if you have someone next to you that genuinely cares about you and doesn't take no for an answer, you're gonna get your ass handed to you so much by them, but you're gonna thank them for it. You're gonna get your ass handed to you because they're not gonna allow you to slip up like that. I wouldn't allow any of my friends to just be like, okay, I mean, I guess that's it. I will book a flight ticket right now and beat the shit out of you Because no. Because I don't associate myself with that. I don't. And I've made that very clear to a lot of people in my life. I do not associate myself with someone who's just going to try and then fail. If you're going to do that, feel free to get the fuck out of my phone. Genuinely, feel free to get the fuck up out of my phone. I don't need that. I don't like that. I don't respect that whatsoever. If you're going to try this, at least say that you're trying it, you're going to do it. If this is your goal, you are going to do it. And for the people who, like I said, fail, I mean, the people who internalize things, like we said earlier, are the people who are going to get told no to. It's just going to be the last straw for them. Like, the people that you hear say, damn, it was just too much. That was the last straw for me. I can't do this anymore. Well, that's because you internalized all of it. See, me, I could wake up tomorrow and get told no 50 times. I've only ever been told no now 50 times. Congratulations. Because I don't internalize negativity that I get, like, I don't internalize those no's. So to me, every day is a new fresh start.
Yeah.
So what if I got told no yesterday? That has nothing to do with me as a person.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with me. That has to do with that person and what they wanted at that moment. And what I presented to them just wasn't what they wanted. That's how I see it. It has nothing to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, when you have that type of mentality, it's a clean slate every single damn day. I didn't get told no a million times. What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, I didn't get told no. It's what I presented that got told no. And guess what? A lot of those times I just came back and represented something to the same damn person less than a week later and got told yes. Because that's really the thing. It's how you present it. It's how you talk. It's how you hold yourself. Like, that's what's going to get you the yes. It has nothing to do with you. So, yeah.
Wow. What a little star we have over here. So vibrant. So well informed. And has the heart to continue and to push forward. That's so dope.
Thank you.
That's so dope.
Thank you.
I love this. I think that your type of character is kind of rare, at least for me. Like, I don't really see too many go-getters as much as I would love to, truthfully. I don't know how often. I mean, you would probably come across them pretty often, being in the industry where it is so cutthroat.
You would be surprised.
No?
I have met a good amount, but you would be surprised. A lot of the times, the really, really cocky ones, bitches.
What do you mean?
Straight bitches.
The cocky ones, are they succeeding or not succeeding?
Well, I'm talking about, okay. On the flip side of the coin, there's the people that get told no to and internalize that. But then there's a flip side. There's a flip side. And that flip side is someone who gets a little success under their belt.
Uh-huh.
And like I said, they hot shit. They're hot shit. Like, what? They wake up the next day and no one can tell them nothing. I'm about to humble them so quickly. It's like, but that's the thing. Now they have an attitude. Now they're cocky. Now they show up to places trying to look like freaking Travis Scott or some shit. Like now it's like, and it'll literally be a short film, respectfully.
Do you see those types of people like getting long-term success?
No, because someone's gonna slap the cockiness off your face.
Is that just like speculation right now?
What do you mean, like?
Because someone's going to. Like, what if that cocky person makes it to the top?
Someone's gonna slap him down.
Somebody's gonna slap him down.
No, because that's
a fact.
No, seriously, if you are not a humble person,
you'll never make it.
You will never make it. I don't care how much money you have. You know why? Because at the end of the day, someone has to give you something. That's why when someone's like, "Oh, I got here, no handouts." Fuck you. Yes, you did. Who gave you that? Who gave you that record label? Who gave you that role? What director took a chance on you? Who brought you into that room? Oh, no handouts, my ass. Right. Any successful person has gotten millions of handouts. That's how you burn bridges. Yep, millions of handouts. And I'll say right now, if I was a really big director and I took some random actor from here to here and I see them
recognition, boy.
I don't even need the name drop. It's just it's that line. I got no handouts. What?
Fuck you then.
I said no to 50 other people that could have done your job better, and I took a chance on you.
Right.
What do you mean no handouts? Like, what do you mean? At the end of the day, you need to be able to make people like you, to have friends, to have people who want to be there for you, want to take those chances on you. And if you are trying to sit here and act like Mr. and Mrs. All Independent, like nobody can touch you, no one's giving you anything.
Oh,
Bro,
goodness.
that's such bullshit. You're going to lose so many people. So yes, at some point, even if you have all the success you have and all the money you've gained and everything like that, and you just happen to be one lucky motherfucker, something's going to happen and you're going to fall squarely on your ass and everyone's going to laugh. Because that's how that works. If you're cocky, I mean, you're religious. Pride cometh before the fall.
It also says those who humble themselves will be exalted, and those who exalt themselves will be humbled.
Yeah. I feel like humility in what you do is extremely important.
You need it.
You do. Because there's going to be someone better than you.
And there's always going to be envy too. And if you're working off of that exalting yourself and people are coming at you with envy, there can be people who maybe try to do some harmful shit to you. But if you're coming at it with true love and understanding and like real consideration for your fellow people or person, whoever, just showing love, like you can absolve that envy. Maybe some, you know what I mean? Not every single time. There's always going to be envy for whatever reason. But I think love is the way to go.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. No matter what path you go down, someone's going to want to do something. But at the end of the day, if you stay humble in what you're doing, if you always give gratitude for where you are, like,
that's a fulfilling life.
It is. Just be grateful. Like, be grateful. I'm so grateful. Like, for where I am, for the help I have, for the people that do help me, for the people that have my back.
Yes.
Like, even the people, when I mentioned earlier, the people who don't really see my vision, there's other things that they've always had my back on. I'm grateful for that. That's why I circled back around now. I was like, just because someone doesn't see your vision, doesn't agree with this thing that you're doing, even though that might suck, doesn't mean they don't love you. That doesn't mean they don't love you. That doesn't mean they're not there for you. That doesn't mean to forget all the things that they have done for you. Like, one thing that someone doesn't agree on, even though that might be your career, even though that might be a huge part of your life, doesn't mean they hate you. Now, there are some people that I have distanced myself from, because in my mind, like, you don't want to constantly be around someone who doesn't believe in you. There's something to say to that. Then there's other people I'm like everything else they pretty much believe in. And like I said earlier, I understand it's not your vision. You're not going to see it. Actually, a friend of mine, Marcus Rodriguez, he makes music. He's so freaking awesome. I literally remember this is a little less than a year ago. We were on FaceTime and I was crying. I was crying so hard because I was like, dude, like, I don't know what's happening. Like, am I actually gonna be able to do this? Like, genuinely, I was second guessing everything because you hear it constantly and it really got to me. And, dude, I remember him just sitting there on the phone with me and he was like, it's gonna happen. Like, there's no other way around it. It's gonna happen. He was like, right now, take this time and be grateful for the life you get to live right now. He's like, because when it happens, everything will change. He just sat there and imparted so much freaking wisdom on me. And he does so great for himself as well. And it's just like having someone else in the industry who goes just as hard, who wants it just as bad, sitting there and really having your back in those moments. Bro, that's chef's kiss. That literally chef's fucking kiss. He sat there and he's the one who literally said, of course they're not going to see it. He's like, don't be mad at them. He's like, don't even sweat this. Of course they're not going to see it. It's not their vision. He's like, this is your vision. This is your unique vision for you. They had their own. Allow them to have their own. Don't don't sweat that, because it's your vision until everyone sees it. He's like, when you have that big break, when you get to that first point where, you know, your name's all over the media, XYZ, etc., whatever, then it's not really just your vision anymore, is it? And now people really start to see it. He's like, but be very grateful for where you are right now, because there will be a time where you don't just get to say whatever you want to say. I don't know. He's just awesome. I need to bring him up.
That's beautiful. That is some really good piece of advice right there.
Seriously, it's your vision. Who cares who sees it or not? One day they will, even if they don't want to. Because there's going to be people who just genuinely don't want to see it for you. I'm sure you faced people like that who just genuinely don't want to see that for you whatsoever. Well, you're going to, whether you like it or not. So just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep your head down and just keep going.
That's it. Keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
I was going to say, too, gratitude, like being grateful. If you can, like, have some sort of fulfillment in your day-to-day, or just, like, in your present, in your now, you know what I mean? I think that's such a huge win, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get back on this, actually, because I used to do it every single morning, but I would, like, write, 5 things I'm grateful for, and at night I would write 5 things I'm grateful for in that day, and do that. It didn't matter what I was going through. That kind of, it keeps your spirits up.
Yeah.
It keeps you really, because it constantly shows you, not everything's burning. Not everything's going to shit right now. Like, there are things to be very happy about. And even, dude, I mean, like, I'm grateful for a lot of the damn things are going to shit moments that I've been through, because you get out on that other side and you're like, never doing that again. Or you learn so much from those. It just really sucks in the moment. You
learn your strength.
Yeah, you learn your strength. You also learn who's there. Like, I recently actually totaled my car.
Speeding?
No.
Good.
Which is really embarrassing, though, actually. It's really embarrassing that it was black ice. I was going the speed limit. So it's embarrassing that I crashed my car at the fucking speed limit. I can't.
No, that's a good thing.
No, it's embarrassing, but it's okay.
It's better than killing yourself.
No, I wouldn't have died. What do you mean?
No, I'm saying if you were speeding. That's if you're gonna total your car. That's the way to do it.
Anyways, I totaled my car, and dude, I learned really quickly who backed up the shit they would talk. Like, oh, I'm here for you. We're here for you, no matter what. I learned very quickly, and that number dwindled down very, very, very small. And I was like, damn. And it's just like, it's such an eye-opening thing, and it's always the people you don't expect. It's always the people you don't expect. Like, it was, in fact, the people I expected to kind of take that huge step back were the ones who took steps forward. And that was like a huge perspective change, except one, like, of course, my mom. She was there. She's always there. I love her so much. I love her. That's my angel.
Shout out to Mom Dukes.
Yo, shout out to Mom. I love her so much. I need to go see her soon. Anyways, but
I'm so happy you have that.
Dude, I can't even explain how grateful I am for that. Like, we definitely didn't have a very close relationship while I was growing up. Not for a lack of trying, but we just didn't. But when I went to go live with her, we realized, like, genuinely how similar we are, which is crazy, because I wasn't raised by her for most of my life. But we are, like, there's so many things that are, like, identical, and it's crazy. I mean, I think let me show you this. I always keep a picture of her in my wallet. This was her, like, probably like 3 years younger than me.
This is you.
No, that is her. Like, isn't she so pretty?
Yeah.
I love her
So pretty. What is that? That's got to be like the 70s, 80s hairstyle right there.
Dude, big, fluffy.
That's
Like, I
cool.
don't even want to know how much hairspray
So
went into
pretty.
that. But yeah, she, we're so similar to the point, like, we even said that we'll always say to each other that we feel like we're sisters in some way in every lifetime, because I swear I feel more like of a sister bond with her than necessarily like that strict parental, like she's my mother always, but you know how you kind of have that parental relationship and then you have that kind of sibling relationship, how our relationship dynamic feels more like a big sister and a little sister. And she'll always say when I was really, really going through it and I did not have anything, she'd be like, that's my little brokey, I got you. I was like, wow.
That's so funny.
Promise I'm not broke. But at that time, no, she would just look at me and she'd just be like, that's my little brokey, of course, I got you. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, whatever, thanks.
This is awesome. I want to know, like, what are some words of encouragement you can give to some fellow actors, or like a little tidbit that you could bestow upon maybe someone who has a dream?
Specifically for actors, classes are very important, but remember, acting is you imitating life, and you already know how to do that. Like, just a huge thing I struggled with was I was like, oh my God, like, I do agree everyone should take classes at some point. There's a reason why this is an art form and a practice. But personally, there's a lot to say about the fact that acting, you are impersonating life. Maybe not your life, but you are impersonating life. You do this every day. Every day. Everyone does it. So I feel like a big thing to try to do, if you can't afford classes, definitely find books, read them. I learned a lot from reading books. But whatchamacallit, I was trying to bring up books in my head right now, but I am brain farting on titles at the moment. But really there's millions. You can just go on like Kindle or something and find it. But read for yourself, but always literally kind of separate. Try to take down the wall of, oh, I'm acting like this person. Like, take down that wall, and it will bring you so much further than you think. There is such a kind of fine, there's a hard separation that people usually find when they get into acting, where they're like, okay, like, I'm now going to be like this person. Dude, you already know how to live life. You're just imitating life. You already know how to do this. That kind of like just calm down type of thing I feel like will help a lot. And then for people just with goals, literally what we've been talking about this entire time, first of all, cut out the word try. You don't need it. And realistic. Trying and realistic will be the two things that make you fail. Those two words, trying and realism, will be the two things that hold you back. You could have, also, stop with the fucking saying of shoot for the stars, land on the moon. Nah, shoot for the stars, land on the fucking stars. Like, this whole, take out your settling mentality. Take that and throw it in the trash can. And everyone's going to try to pick it out of the trash can and give it back to you because that must be smart. Put it back in the trash can and spit on it. You're done. It's done. It's over. No settling or something. Oh, I'm like, it's close enough to my goals in life. How do you live with yourself? Don't do that. Like, don't do that. Just, that's my biggest piece of advice. Don't settle for it. Don't try it. Just literally do it like that Nike dude. What's his name? You know who I'm talking about. Just do it.
Oh, Shia LaBeouf.
Yes. Just do it.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Just do it. He was
do
onto
it.
something. Y'all should have listened.
Legit, he still is onto some shit.
Exactly. Might
Now,
be a little cuckoo.
Nah, he's the dude. He's the dude. What would you say to yourself?
Remember who had your back. It's a big thing. No matter where you go, remember who had your back. And have them on that carpet, on that stage with you, have their names in your mouth. Remember who had your back. And release those who didn't. Just, that's what I say. I can't wait to shake their hands. I always say that. I cannot wait to shake their hands. Whenever I get to where I need to get to, I can't wait for that. Oh, wow. Congratulations. Thank you. That's all the revenge you need. You do not need to get your lick back. You do not need revenge. You need success and to get into your bag and do whatever you need to do. That is success is the best revenge. Just do it. Whatever they're saying you can't do, just do it.
You have a good head on your shoulders.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Not only are you like driven and have that intent, but you also have the empathy, which is super, super important.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're very easy to talk to.
Oh, I appreciate it.
You're really easy to. I was kind of nervous going into this because it's my first podcast, but you've made it such a comforting experience, and also I literally love the message that you send with this. I did a little bit of looking when you first reached out to me, and I definitely want to do more because I just looking at it alone, it is inspirational. The goal that you're trying to hit, you've hit it. Yeah. Like you've hit that.
Yeah.
And I just can't wait to see you grow and expand more. Like this is really a place that people can go to feel vulnerable. And I think people need that.
And empowered.
Yes. To feel vulnerable and empowered and be able to take whatever, they're going through at that moment and turn around and be like, okay, well now I have like 6 different ways to come about this, or just one, even just an idea can help someone get out of whatever hole they're in, and you've really made a space for that, and I'm so proud of you for that, and I'm grateful to you as well, like genuinely.
I'm grateful to you too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so much fun.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Yeah, no, this is like I love everything about this.
And
I really feel like I'm living my purpose.
Dude's a chill guy over here on some dude, I'm living my purpose. Man.
That is so funny.
It is little Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah, Frosty yeah, that's right. I'm so cozy in this shit.
Dude.
You know what?
Your job's immaculate.
Yeah. So true. So true. So fucking true. I need to get like a little clothing rack with like a whole bunch of different colors of these for guests. Dude,
nah, then you have to invite me back on.
Yeah, what color you want?
Either blue or black.
Blue or black?
Blue or black.
Okay.
Red, blue or black, whichever one. Surprise me.
Okay. I got you. My top colors. Yo, these shits are so dope. If you haven't gotten one, I highly recommend it.
10 out of, I have one. And for all my lovely, lovely women out there, it helps immensely.
Why for women? For women for what? What do you mean? Helps with dudes too, man. If you're a guy, get this shit.
No. But like if you get on your period.
It helps?
Yes.
How?
You're in a cozy teddy bear freaking thing. Like, what do you mean it doesn't help? Like, you're just laying in bed and rotting.
Yeah.
In this like huge fuzzy, like body blanket. And then you just slip a heating pad and you're good. Just don't leave bed. You're not going to want...
Don't leave bed.
Don't leave the bed. Like, just stay there.
I like
Dude.
Don't leave bed better. Don't leave bed.
Well, make yourself some soup. It is alive. Make some watermelon. Make yourself some soup. Bro, watermelon's so amazing.
It definitely is. Sometimes when I'm thirsty, I'll eat some watermelon.
It's better than water.
Yeah, it is because like alkaline and waste.
Yeah, that's all the electrolytes and everything, bro. Damn, now.
Some watermelon. I have watermelon in the fridge, but it's out of season, so it's really not that great. Dude. I bought 2. I tried one and wasn't that great. The other one might hit though.
Bro, have you ever had fufu?
Fufu cuddly poos?
What?
Fufu cuddly poos?
What's that?
It's from a show. I could have sworn it's like someone's like animal or imaginary friend or some shit. Foo cuddly poofs.
No, it's a African cuisine, and it's really really good.
Never had it. Never heard of it. Where's it at?
Bro, there's that was loud. There's a I think it's in I think it's like in East Hartford, I think. And I'll send you the damn now. See, because I was about to. Oh, what is it called? Hold on, because I need to tell you what this place is called. But it's basically, so it's yam, or they use something else. Forgive me, I forgot the name of what it's called. But what you might call it? It's like this mashed up yam, but it's like sticky, and then there's a bunch of different types of stew, but you usually eat it with stew, and then you take it with your fingers, and then you scoop up the stew, and then you eat it. It's so fucking good.
Damn.
Yo, you don't even understand. It's so fucking good. I love it. Damn, it's not even coming
Heard
up.
you.
It starts with an S. I'll show you it after. But that's what I'm about to get today. I just got paid.
Sounds tasty.
Now I'm gonna cook it.
Legit. That sounds dope.
Bro, and it's so heavy too.
That's fire.
It's so heavy.
Yeah, let's do a food review. You want to do a food review or
Yes.
not? Yeah?
Yes.
All right, bet.
Bet.
Let's try it out then.
Yes.
All right, let's see how it goes.
It's so, you don't even understand. It's so amazing. Like, I remember when I had it for the first time, I was in heaven. Like, nothing gives me more satisfaction in life than good food. I say that,
feel
with,
that.
with my full chest.
That's like my biggest vice, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh, we up in the game with this big ass hood.
Yo.
Over the headphones.
Dude.
It's built for the podcast.
When I tell you, I've been having my beats on, right? And they have like noise cancellation. I have my beats on. I turn my music up all the way, and I put the hood of it on, and I'll be in bed, and I'll be on some.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I love big ass hoods.
It's the best, and I got a big ass head.
Some
so
Jedi
it's like,
shit.
So
Nothing better than being in the gym with like a hood that's like way too big.
do you like
big.
going to the gym? I love going to the gym.
I do. I
Yeah?
really, really do. That's how I started my entire like everything.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I adore the gym with everything in me. In fact, today is leg pull day. Yesterday was tries. Me and my roommate, we go together. She's my gym partner. But it's, oh my God. My mom got me this hoodie that says the gym is my psych ward. I fuck with it heavy. It's like my pump cover. It's amazing. And it's so big.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just go to the gym, and I'll have my hoodie on. I'll have my headphones on.
The gym is so fun.
It's amazing. Dude, it's so good.
It really is.
And food.
It really is.
Oh my
That's
God, and
it.
watermelon.
That's legit. Hey, I have some watermelon. Don't worry about it. You can slice it up. It's out of season, but
It's okay.
we got it.
Yo, I'm about to put you on.
Too.
Okay? The best high snack you've ever had in your life. Listen.
It better be good.
Listen.
What?
You take watermelon, right? And you cube it up. And
You're gonna say some nasty shit, aren't you?
Nah.
Some weird ass combination that slaps.
It's so good. No, listen to me. Listen to me. It is so good.
Honey.
No.
I was calling you honey.
Oh, you were calling me honey?
No. I saw people putting honey on watermelon and it looked.
No, it's fire.
Fire.
That is fire. Have you tried frozen honey?
Mm-mm.
You're missing out on life.
Shit.
You're missing out on life. You put the honey in a water bottle, like one of those little water bottles, you know, the mini ones. You fill it up with some honey. You want to put it upside down. And then you put the upside down bottle with the honey in the freezer, and you just need like 20 minutes, like 25 minutes. You take it out, and honey it won't freeze. So that you have to squish it out really, really hard, and now it's a honey gummy, because it's hard, but it's still squishy like a gummy. That when your eye is fucking immaculate.
That's what it is.
No, but that's like that's another one. The one I was talking about before was you take the watermelon, you cube it up, and you want cubes like this big. Okay, so like it has to be satisfying.
This is a single bite.
crunches. Yeah, single bite. And you're gonna fill that. You gonna put it in a bowl, and you're gonna fill that hole with Sprite.
Fill that hole.
Fill that hole. You're gonna fill that hole with Sprite. And then you're gonna take lemon juice and lime juice, and you're just gonna put extra in there. And you're gonna put that in you can put it in the freezer if you want, but then it's gonna become cubed.
Yeah.
So I would recommend put it in the fridge and keep it in there for like an hour, because then the watermelon marinates with the
Interesting.
with the Sprite and the juices, and it's like,
oh god, fucking tweaking.
you don't understand. It's so good. It's like spicy sour watermelon.
I'm so with that. That sounds pretty tasty. Sprite used to be my shit.
Sprite is my shit.
I'm with it. I'll try it out. I'll try that honey shit too.
You have to. Also, it's such like a good pre or post workout little snack. It's freaking amazing. Wow, my voice sounds so different. Sorry.
I told you. I'm telling you.
Wow.
It's like not real life. Everything sounds so weird when you pop the headphones out.
Dude.
After talking like this for like a minute.
Dude.
Save it. Save it for when it's time to take them off. Don't tease yourself. No.
Don't tease it. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Take it slow.
Have patience.
Just wait. Just wait. That's it.
Man, you're funny.
I'm just chilling.
I'm just a chill guy,
you had to
man.
spread the legs out too.
I'm just a chill guy.
I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling out here. Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah. Beautiful. I feel like this is a good wrap. I think this is a good wrap. This was a beautiful episode. Honestly, a lot of wisdom. This might be something that you guys might have to listen to a few times. You know what I mean? Like, it's like one of those things, like a good book you kind of come back to. This is going to be one of those episodes you got to keep coming back to whenever you're feeling like
exactly.
motivation
Don't
or
even,
something.
come back here. You will hear all the ways I just cussed you out.
Yep.
For being dumb.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to stop. But we'll definitely have you back. We'll definitely have you back on the show. Give us some updates. Give us some more perspective. Share a little bit of maybe potential, some success shit that's got what we got going on. We definitely want to. We definitely get you back on the show.
Yay!
Beautiful. All right, guys. I'm gonna link her socials down below. Let me get out of cozy real quick. I'm gonna link her socials.
Yeah. Let me get professional again. Hold on.
Hold on a second.
Wait. You gotta sit all proper and everything.
Welcome. Wait, if only I didn't have the mic.
Oh yeah.
I gotta take this shit off to be professional, but that's not happening right now.
Nah. Sit like a lady.
What? That's you. That's all you. That's all you right there.
You gotta really cross the.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in for today's episode. We're gonna link our socials down below, and of course, I don't even know what I'm saying. Have a good one.
Have a good one. Bye.